This property is provided by Honda North America for off-highway vehicle safety and familiarization training for ATVs and ROVs, and is managed by the Motorcycle Safety Foundation, the ATV Safety Institute, and the Recreational Off-Highway Vehicle Association. This area back here is what we call our OTE, Open Trail Experience Area, OTE area, and we need to do driving through trees. I think we have enough trees to drive through. Might need to look at something there. Again, rocks here. I don't think we need these rocks moved. I'm not sure why they're here. So they make no sense being here. Got some rocks back here. It might be a good idea to move those. I could throw those into a bucket of the Bobcat real quick to move them where we need to go. So one of the OTEs is driving through rocks, and we need those rocks to be large so that it causes full articulation of an ROV suspension. So here's some rocks that we could either add to this pile, or we could move them to another area where we have rocks. So these rocks are simulating a low water crossing. They will stay here. No problem with these rocks, but they are way too small for the OTE driving over rocks experience. So this is used to be a trail coming through here. So you can see that we used to have off-highway vehicle signs here. So I'm headed for a pile of rocks that we either need to add to or move them to another place. This is a trail through here. We got to cut these branches. It's terrible. A lot of work to be done to get this place back in order. We had somebody leave, and when they left, nobody else picked up this project, so it kind of went by the wayside. This training area has been left to go crazy here. Okay, these are the size rocks we like to have in a run. It forces the ROV operator to have a spotter to get out of the ROV and to be able to tell them how to turn and go left and right and whatnot. So I think maybe what we would do next to the bridge here, we could simulate this as another, crossing area, is to come in and get this vegetation out of here so that this becomes a trail. And then we would add more rocks to this pile. Some little ones along with the big ones. The little ones come in handy for what we call mechanical terrain manipulation. When you get a wheel that starts to spin, you get a rock and or two or whatever it takes to manipulate that terrain so that you don't spin. So we're going up look, we got to get rid of these branches. I don't know if I just take the whole bush out or what, but we got to get this open so that we can drive ROVs and ATVs up and down this trail. Oh my goodness, breaks my heart. I've been training here for 20 years, and I saw it when it was brand new, and it was really nice. Really nice. This, you can see this is kind of a trail going that way. Someone's got an orange flag there to indicate a trail. This used to be a trail too along the fence line, so this used to also be a trail both directions. So again, a lot of vegetation management to be done between now and June. We're trying to get an ROV class in here in June. Okay, I'm looking for more of the smaller rocks. I know they're here. There is another bridge over here And this is a trail I'm going through right now. I can't tell, but it is. Okay, here's the other bridge. So these rocks over here, I get it, they could be helping with the soil around the bridge, so we don't want to move them. But these rocks over here aren't doing anybody any good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got a lot of rocks back here that we can move to our rock bed for the OTE, driving over rocks. So I don't think we need as many as are here, and we're not caring about what gets torn up to get in there to get them. Clearly whatever we tear up is going to grow back again, whether we like it or not. So now let's take you across the bridge and back to where we just came from, a different route. I was a little bit went the long way there. This is yet another low water crossing here. And they even, at one point, they had a water line so that they could fill these up. One of the OTE, we even got a drain in it for when it's time to drain it, but one of our OTE open trail experiences is driving through water, and that water is typically over knee deep. So we flood a plain, flood a little trough like that. So this is that same little wash, we'll call it. We got some rocks back here that aren't doing anybody any good either. And the original bridge that would be good to put the rock bed next to is in back here again. And we would just clear all of this out, and we would start the rocks probably about 5 feet back. I'm probably 6 or 7 feet back now, and then just put in rocks all the way down. I'm not going through those shrubs right now, so I'll go around. And then clear this, I guess push this century plant stuff off to the side, or get rid of it completely. And then come back up here about another 5 feet. So we'd have 5 feet down, then across, that's probably another 5 feet, and then back up 5 feet for about 15 feet of rock crawling across this area. We have to have a minimum, there's 7 OTE experiences, including sand, mud, water, driving through trees, hilling, side hilling. I'm forgetting something. Anyway, we have to have 4 of them, and so we're gonna go with driving through trees, hills, side hills, and rocks. Those are the 4 that we'll offer at this particular training site. Okay, I hope that gives a fairly good idea of the task at hand. This is our hill. I'm going to guess, without having an inclinometer, that slope is around maybe 15 to 20 degrees. And then on the back side, we have a slope that is probably more like 40 degrees. This needs to be worked on, bring it back to 30 degree. We need a 30 degree or less. So 29, 30 degrees. 30 degrees would be perfect. We do a side hilling exercise, and 30 degrees is maximum. So maybe I should be saying 28 degrees. That's our hill. All right, this is our training range where we do ATV training and ROV training. There's a dugout, I call it a dugout there, another one here. Okay, so again, another view of the range here. No work here, just thought I'd show you as an overview. And finally, the property is located on the corner of West Royal Lane and Esters Boulevard in Irving, Texas. Physical address is 4529 West Royal Lane, Irving, Texas, 75063. This satellite image indicates in the red circle where the driving over rocky terrain OTE area will be. The blue circle is where we will take the rocks from, and the two yellow circles indicate the bridges.